So we're gonna change.
Alright, Yoshi, you're on stream now.
Oh, okay. Hello. What's up? Alright, I just let me know when to start. I'm good.
You should be able to go whenever.
Alright.
GLHF.
He thinks, man. Alright. Just the timer will start whenever I hit yes on this text box. So 3, 2, 1. Let's go! Hello, everyone. Welcome to Speedrun to Change the World. I am GrandStarYoshi, and this is Super Mario Sunshine 120 Shines, or the 100% category of the game. In this run, I will be collecting all 120 shines in the game, 96 from, 95 from collecting actual shine sprites, 24 from collecting 240 blue coins throughout the course of the run, and 1 at the end from defeating Bowser, which is not a physical shine, which is why I said 95. Alright, so this game starts out with a good 6 minutes of cutscenes, because there's a 3-minute cutscene right now. Oh, sorry, there's a 1-minute cutscene right now. A little bit of gameplay, another minute-long cutscene, another teeny intersperse of gameplay, and then there's a 3-minute cutscene after that. So, yeah, the run really doesn't start until like 6 or 7 minutes into the game, which kind of sucks when you're grinding out runs, which more sucks for any percent because you have to go through this in any category of the game. And any percent is pretty reset heavy. 120, not so much, but yeah. Like I said, minute-long cutscene, and then tiny bit of gameplay right here. As soon as I touch Flood, we get into another minute-long cutscene, in which Flood explains what the hell we're doing. Oops. And, if you look in the bottom right corner during this cutscene, you will see all of the previous Mario games backwards. Well, the text is backwards in the bottom right corner over there. So, yeah. Hey, can I get a donation link so, after the run, I can put a quarter in the swear jar? That was my bad. That was completely my bad. I am sorry. Anyway. Terry. Because I'm not playing I'm not playing the video game right now. I'm watching a cutscene. It's like a movie. You guys want to watch a movie? We're watching a movie. And also, if you hear any clicks or anything throughout the run, that's just me with my own timer, because I am timing this with my own live split, just in case I PB, which isn't very likely, but because I've been playing pretty badly lately. But hey, thanks, man. I'm gonna go ahead and click on this and open that up. Okay. And now, like I said, we have another teeny tiny bit of gameplay, and which we'll be facing a boss. We'll be facing, I think, 3 more times at the beginning of the run. This is a polluted piranha. All you really have to do is stand here and spray at him, and that's really it. One of the things about Mario Sunshine is you've probably seen or know somebody who runs this game, because this is, I think, the 3rd most run game on speedrun.com behind Super Mario 64 and Ocarina of Time. And there are a ton of people that run this game. There's a huge community for this game, specifically for any percent, but 120 is a rapidly growing category. A lot of people are currently switching from any percent to 120. A lot of people are involved in routing 120 because as optimized as for our current strats as the world record is right now, this is still a relatively unoptimized category. There are constantly new strats being found for this category, new routes being like suggested and looked into, because you do literally everything in this game, and this game is very kind of like spread out with where things are, and so the order that you do things in really matters. And just since I've been running this game, there have been quite a few route changes. Most recently, there has been a route change in June that a lot of people are using. Wilco SC2 is the person who routes most of this game, with a few other people using their own routes. And also, record for this game has also gone down quite a lot, even in the past few months, because of these routing changes and because of new glitches and new tricks that have been found. World record at one point when I started running the game back in April, average Trey had pretty much just gotten the first sub 310, and now world record average Trey, and it's a 304.18, which is absolutely ridiculous. Hold on a second. Damn, son. Alright, so yeah, the world record is a 304.18, and you're asking yourself, record is a 304.18, and they've trusted you. Well, technically they've trusted Brams, but I'm filling in for Brams because Brams could not be here to do this run, and the estimate is a 345. Why are you doing this run in a marathon with a 345 estimate when the world record is a 304? Well, the skill gap on the leaderboards between even just the top 10 for this category is absolutely ridiculous. Like, if I go ahead and pull up speedrun.com/SMS right now and go to the 120 shine section once it loads, first place is 304.18 by average Trey. 10th place, so top 10, is a 323.21 by Wilco. And that's a huge, for a speedrun with as many runners as SMS has, that is a huge skill gap. And even my run, my PB, which is a 332, is only 23rd place. So there's a huge skill gap for this category because it's a long category, it's a rather unoptimized category, and yeah. So now, we're finally almost done with cutscenes, and can get into the actual gameplay. And, the actual gameplay, for parts of it, you'll realize why a lot of people are switching to this category, and why this is personally, my favorite category of this game to run. Because in a lot of places, at least in any percent, you're standing around waiting for things to happen. Whereas in 120 shine, since you have blue coins to collect, you fill the void of that time by going and collecting blue coins. As you can see me doing right here, taking out this polluted piranha, and then coming over here, and hopefully getting this blue coin in the jail cell. Like that. And then we go into another cutscene. So yeah, little stuff like that is why 120 shines is a really good category of this game to run. Because you're filling the void of a bunch of time that you would otherwise just be standing around and waiting for things, with gameplay, with going and collecting blue coins. And you'll see this a lot in Piantissimo races, and pretty soon coming up in Bianco 5, which is a fight with PD Piranha in Bianco Hills. And also, you'll see it right now. You'll see me clip into a building and go get a few blue coins underground while Shadow Mario is running back to the center of town. So I'll talk to him here. Then I'll run over here, and I'll clip into this building and grab a couple blue coins under the ground here. And then we'll come back up and go enter Bianco Hills after passing by Shadow Mario here. And oh, know where I am. Alright. Whoops. Sorry you're getting a headache, dude. Have a good night, Rezi. You've been working hard on this marathon pretty much all day. So, you deserve to rest, man. You deserve to rest. Thanks for the good luck. And also, if you hear that, that's me taking a drink. This part of the run is, at least the first half of 120 runs, is pretty similar to any percent in that our goal right now is just to get to Shadow Mario, which is mission 7 in every world, as quickly as possible. And the reason for that is because it minimizes on what's called event cutscenes, which are cutscenes within, like, before you can go into the plot, like, and do stuff. There's a cutscene that plays before you can move. When you're done with the shine, you go back to the plaza. And those waste time. And after you enter Corona Mountain, which is the last area in the game, those event cutscenes stop. So as soon as you collect your shiny and you're done, well, typically you'd save, but I'm skipping the text box because I'm not putting a memory card in. It's faster that way. Every time you go back to the plaza after that, you do not get an event cutscene, and it saves time throughout the course of the second half of the 120 run. So this is PD Piranha. PD Piranha is pretty self-explanatory. You just, when he opens his mouth, you spray water, and then he'll fall over, ground pound his stomach, and you're done. You do that 3 times, and that's the boss fight. What I'm doing here, in case you don't know and have never seen a speedrun of Super Mario Sunshine, what I'm doing there is called spam spraying, which basically just lets out a huge spout of water by pretty much simultaneously and rapidly. And here's what the shine's gonna be. And there we go. That's the first shine. Well, technically the second shine, but the first shine that I will be collecting. And there we go. Coming up is Bianco 3, which is our first secret, quote-unquote, secret level, which basically is where Shadow Mario comes in, takes away Flood, and you have to do a kind of platformer obstacle course for a Shine Sprite. This one's really not, none of them are really super difficult, but there are a few later in the game that are known and notorious for giving runners trouble, such as Serena 2, or more well known for it, Noki 6. But we're not going to get to those for another, like, another hour. So, we're fine. At the moment. This one's really easy. Considering it's the first one in the game, this one's really easy. What's up, Emmy? Whoops. I say this one's easy, and then I drop a spin put and miss it. But, get back up. There we go. I've been dropping a lot of spin puts recently. That's a word that, again, if you don't run Sunshine, you may not know. Spin put, you can spin jump in this game. And, you spin jump by spinning the control stick and pressing A. And so, we lovingly refer to those as spin puts, which is a really funny word. And here's another section where, 1, I'll be filling in time gaps by collecting some blue coins, or specifically 1 blue coin. And 2, you'll be seeing a neat trick, which looks kind of funny, but is super easy and silly, called Travel Skip. And what that does is it overlaps the cutscenes of you entering Bianco Hills and the boathouse reappearing from killing this polluted piranha. And the camera doesn't know what to do in that time, so it freaks out before you re-enter Bianco Hills. So we're gonna do that right now. Yellow Toad, get out of my way. Like that. So the camera's freaking out right now, but ultimately we're gonna head back into Bianco Hills and do Bianco 4, which is a red coin mission. And that's called Travel Skip because it doesn't skip the cutscene, but it does skip. But if you don't get Travel Skip, it teleports you back to the boathouse, which is where Rico Harbor is. And if it does that, you have to travel back to the Bianco Hills portal, which is why that is called Travel Skip. And here's just some fun movement, going and collecting some blue coins. These aren't blue, and I'm not colorblind. These are red. These are red coins. And this is your stereotypical Mario 8 red coin mission. Ooh. beef in it, man. We got some beef here. That's okay, though. Backups are pretty easy in this game. Provided you're not on a secret level and you don't die. Then backups are not very easy. But, yeah. Okay. There we go. A little bit more time loss. Not too bad. That was around 3 seconds. And here's what I was talking about earlier. We're going to go into Bianco 5, which is where we'll be facing PD again. And in between PD cycles, typically in any percent run or in any other category but 120 shines, you would be following PD around waiting for him to stop so you can knock him down and spray him again. Which you'll see what I mean in a second if you've never seen it before. In this run, however, I will be filling those void with filling the void yet again by collecting a few more blue coins. But first, we've got to go up and actually knock PD down. Well, not knock PD down, but have him come down to the main part of the level from where he's hiding up here, so that we can actually fight him. We do that by spraying him with one of these little Piggly Wiggly guys over here. I don't know what they're actually called, but I just call them Piggly Wigglies because they look like pigs. Alright. So here comes some blue coin collecting. That's a relatively okay first position. The way this PD works is there are certain spots where he can stop and you can knock him down. And the pattern that he goes to these spots in is RNG. So if you get good RNG, this can save you quite a bit of time. If you get bad RNG, it can lose you quite a bit of time. At the moment, that's an okay spot to start, but not the best because it pretty much guarantees that he's going to go over that wall over there, which you really don't want. And I'm just collecting some more blue coins as I wait for him to find another spot to stop. Which, since he's going over the wall, I'll go ahead and come over here and collect, if I can get up there. Yep, collect this blue coin, since he went over the wall. And then go back to him. And see, with that, he's already stopped, and I don't have to wait for him. There we go. And then to get water, I can jump on these guys. Tornadoes aren't good, but they don't waste too much time, either. Sir? Q. I just have this blue one to get. Now we're good. Now I actually do have to wait for him. Which, he's gonna go down there. And to get him to open his mouth, I'm walking over to the side of him. Hello? Okay. To get him to open his mouth, I'm walking over to the side of him, which makes him turn and immediately open his mouth instead of waiting for him and standing in front of him. Because if you stand in front of him, he'll just keep trying to headbutt you and knock you around. Like he just... when I didn't finish filling up his stomach for whatever reason. Alright, there we go. Knowing exactly where the shine sprites spawn also helps with timing, because you're just there when the shine sprite appears and you don't have to walk back to it. And now, I know I said that our goal right now is to go up to mission 7 in each world, but we're gonna take a little detour right now and do a bunch of other levels before we finish Bianco Hills, because I had to turn that off. Because in doing so, we minimize yet again on event cutscenes, which will allow us to save a couple seconds. I think it's like 3 or 4 seconds per event cutscene. It allows us to save an event cutscene and save a bit more time. And I guess I should explain, coming up is the relatively well-known gelato skip, which allows you to skip doing gelato 1 through 6 and skip directly to Gelato 7 after you're done with it. And you may be asking why I'm doing this in a 120, well, probably not anymore, you probably figured it out by now. Why I'm doing this in a 120 Shines run when I have to go back and do the rest of Gelato anyway. And again, it's because after you go to Corona, you don't have to watch event cutscenes, which will, in turn, save some time. This is going to require a little bit of focus, though, because these coconuts do not like to cooperate with me when coming out of the tree for whatever reason. A lot of the time, I will come over here, and I will try and spray them out of this tree, and they will not leave. That time, I got 2 relatively good coconuts, provided that one doesn't go in the water. It's totally going in the water. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay. So I can grab this blue coin over here. It totally went in the water after I said it's not going in the water. See? This is what I mean. These coconuts do not like to cooperate with me. That's okay. I'll just go back and grab another coconut. There's a marathon run, not going for a PB, so... throw this coconut into the grinder to grab this blue coin, and then head all the way back to the tree to grab another coconut. Which is the same thing, just come over here and spray it. There we go. Those guys are cataquacks. We'll be seeing a bit more of those, about an hour and 25, 26 minutes or so. Once we're done getting to Corona the first time. There we go. So this is Gelato Skip. You grab the coconut, jump up on top of the cabana, place it down, run at it, and hope you clip in. Like that. And then you grab the shine. And so now we've skipped Gelato 1 through 6, for now at least, and we're going to go into Gelato 7, and you'll see the first of 7 Shadow Mario missions. Which is basically trying to take down Shadow Mario, grab the Shine Sprite from him, and again, those allow you to unlock Corona at the end of the run. There will be times where I'm not going to be talking, I'm going to be pretty silent. And those happen more in the second half of the run during 100 coin missions. Just because those require a lot of focus to do well. And when you do them well, they look pretty cool. And since I'm supposed to be kind of showing off this run a little bit, want them to look cool. So, again, there will be times when I'm not talking, I'll be focusing more on the run. However, that's more second half of the run. Now we're going up to Pianta Village, which is supposed to be the last level in the game. And you're supposed to require the rocket nozzle to get here. With some clever platforming, like so. We can get up here now and save a bit of time. But you would only do this if you're going to do Yoshi Skip. In Pianta 5, and I'll talk more about that when we actually get to Pianta 5. So this is Pianta 1. Our goal here is to get all these chomplets into the lake, pond, river thing in the middle of the level by spraying them and cooling them down, and then grabbing their tails and firing them off into it. Let's see if I got good RNG here. If I got good RNG, this guy will be coming down the right side here. Which he is, so I got good RNG here. Spray him from behind. Grab him. Send him in. And I'm pausing here so that the Shine Sprite appears faster. The trigger for the Shine Sprite to appear in this level is Flood's text box ending, which was starting to appear. And if you pause and unpause, then... Hello, let me mute live split. That is my best split sound. Hang on. Shoutouts to my good buddy Raisefire for yelling at a car honking outside of his house last summer, which I have made this, which just came through. Hey, buddy. But yeah. That's what that. Okay. Don't get the Bridgewater slide then. That's what that was. And that's also a follow noise, but I can't unmute those because I don't know where they're coming from because I don't have anything in this scene which is doing that. Which is weird. Alright. Coming up here is a blue coin that always gives me trouble. And if I don't get it now, I will get it in Pianta 6. But hopefully I do get it now. And it's in this tree right here. Yep, not gonna get it now. So, I have to win this race against Piantissimo. So, in order to do that, I gotta pass him up here, which hopefully I can do. There we go. Barely clutched that after spending a bit too long trying to get that blue coin. But I also have to get that blue, well, it's not in the cutscene, apparently. Waste a little bit of time and get this blue coin in this tree up here, because it'll save me time in the long run. Later! Grab the shine, thank you, okay. There we go. A sneeze for a split sound? It's not a sneeze, man. He's very shocked and very surprised. And he's yelling because a car honked outside of his house and scared him. That's what that was. Okay. Now here's Bianca 3. Bianca? Pianta 3. We're almost done on Bianca. Pianta 3, which is another one where we'll be going on a little blue coin collecting spree. Although this one's not during an interval of time where you'd be doing nothing. You just detour for these because they're only available now. Up, back up, back up, back up. Good! Good. Thank you, Goober. Thank you for killing me, little Goober. I love you too. Okay, let me explain what happened there. So, the actual strat there is to get hit by the wind, and that gives you invincibility frames, and you use those to damage boost across the lava there. And what you're supposed to do is get on the railing there, roll out onto that box, and then jump onto that mushroom. But I couldn't get onto the railing there because one of those little goobers appeared and made me bounce instead of doing this, which is what you're supposed to do. One of the goobers appeared, made me bounce, and I realized too late and messed up the backup. But it's okay. What are you gonna do? This is a long run. That's only about 40 seconds of time loss in a run where, personally, I have quite a few minutes of beef and time save later. So, we're still absolutely fine and good. So, this guy is a jerk. Because you can see he's on fire. And he's trusting me with my water pump to come and put him out when there is a river literally 3 feet from him that he could jump into and put himself out. What a good time to drop a spin put. So yeah. You'll notice a trend of those guys that can be put out by water that is right next to him, but instead he trusts me to put him out instead of just doing it himself. There's only one of those guys that is okay for that, and we'll be seeing him much later in the run. Alright, Pianta 4 is the same as in any percent. There's no blue coins to collect here. It's just navigating this giant chump. This giant chain chump into his bath at the back of the level. Unfortunately, though, I got really bad RNG. We're just gonna waste a little bit of time. Ideally, you want this guy to be facing all the way over to the left, because it takes way less time to get him over to his bath if he's way over to the left. And right now, you'll feel me mashing L, and that's because if you hold forward and are directly behind him, he moves about 15% faster, which is what you want. So I can get chain skip here. Yep, there we go. And got the spin jump dive. So yeah, and also the really, the best RNG pattern in this allows you to do some neat things to maneuver him back there in the fastest way. It used to be considered the worst RNG for him to be facing all the way to the left. But some optimizations were found, I think about a year and a half ago at this point, that make it the fastest. And now we're in Pianta 5, which is where I said I would explain Yoshi Skip. So let's explain Yoshi Skip. Originally, well, the intended way to do Pianta 5 is you need Yoshi. Yoshi's in this game. And instead of using Flood when you're on Yoshi, Yoshi spits up. And that Yoshi spit allows you to clear off certain little sections of goop. Like you can see over there on that mushroom. That are like yellow and look kind of like mac and cheese. That's what that is. And you would have to bring Yoshi down here and have him spray that away. However, if you clip into this tree, hover backwards, grab onto this, and then hover backwards again, you can skip doing that and enter the secret level, which in turn allows you to do Pianta way earlier than originally intended. And here, if I can move fast enough, I have about I think it's like a 5% chance of getting something called Early Cycle, which is where the last Chuckster is hanging out at the back left corner of the platform that he's supposed to be on, and allows you to throw. There he is, but I'm a little bit too late, and I also didn't jump up here in time. He'd be hanging out over here, and he'd be able to throw you to the platform from here rather than this corner where he actually will be. And I'm jumping on his head here so that he doesn't stop here, here, or here, which I'll jump on his head now, on the way to coming over here, and that can save time depending on if he were to stop. And here, I'm going to talk to this guy and then mash Y, which turns the camera and allows him to throw you backwards onto this platform to finish the level. And there we go. If you get Early Cycle there, it saves around 20 seconds, if you do it well. Unfortunately, I was just a little bit too late, / the RNG was just a little teeny bit off in order for me to do that. I may have I may have been able to get it if I didn't spend so much time trying to talk to the guy at the beginning, but there we go. Alright, and continuing the trend of Pianta Village being the level where everybody and their mother needs a bath, we need to clean off 10 Piantas here. Which in turn will be collecting some more blue coins during. Hopefully I unlock that guy. This level is also all about early unlocks. Which early unlocks would be getting these Piantas out of the ground from far away, so that when you get to them later, they're already out of the ground, and their cutscene doesn't have to play. I thought I wasn't gonna get that guy. Oops. And you'll see I'll leave this chick behind over here. That's because I'm coming back here later. So like, I already got one of the, I think, 3 unlocks that I want to get. Here's the second, oh, 4, sorry. Got the second one there. You go over and grab this blue coin. And then unlock this one. And then come over here. Clean this guy off. And I have to talk to each of the adult Piantas for them to give me a blue coin as well. Which also adds some time to this level that is not present in other categories. Which is why 120 is a very unique category for this game. Because there's just so much more that you have to do in order to get these blue coins. And also, in this level, in this shine, is where I'm going to be getting the blue coin that I could not get in 2. Hello? Get unlocked, please. Thank you. Which would be this one. And of course, it unlocks right away in the level that I don't need it to do that for. Well, it's still nice, but it's not what I wanted. wanted to do that earlier. Anyway, I got 3 out of the 4 unlocks, so 3 out of 4 ain't bad. And now we have the last 2 Piantas over here. I'll talk to these 2. I will talk to that last one, and then we can go get our prize from the mayor for cleaning off 10 of his people. Despite there, again, clearly being a pond and a river here. Although during the day, the pond and the river is dried up, so I guess that makes sense. But they still have the hot tub, or the Chain Chomp's bath, at the back that they could chill out in. So, still no excuse for me having to do this. But I did it anyway, because he gives me a Shine Sprite. And there is what's known as a text box skip. There are certain points in the run where you collect a blue coin in a cutscene, and you can skip a text box by doing that, like by having you collect it when you're grabbing a Shine Sprite, or by collecting 2 blue coins on the same frame, which you can do 1 in that level with those last 2 Piantas, and 2 Arena 6, which we'll be doing a bit later. A, B, A, A, B, A, A, B. I got stuck on the back. Good start. Messed up the first 2 Shadow Marios. What? Hello? Stop. Stop moving. Jesus. Alright, I couldn't. Maybe. Moves down while you're running on it. And if it moves down at the end, move forward, which you need to move forward. About that. That just happens. That just happens. That just happens. That just happens. Out of purple bullet bill because purple bullet bills home on to you. Ah, shoot. Did not. Hopefully this one will hit it. Purple bullet bills home on to you and I'll hit these baskets with them. Unfortunately, I've gotten only 1 purple bullet bill, and it did not to me. So, it didn't home on to me. Right now, I could really use a purple bullet bill. Because... Okay. Come over here, little guy. Or you could home on to that basket. That's cool, too. You. I need you. Follow me, buddy. Follow me. Thank you. I need you to come over here and blow this basket up. Thank you. Alright. So not too bad of RNG on this shine right now. Especially because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get 2 purples right here. And we're in there. And now I'm gonna try to do what's called mole skip. Which is jumping into... Yep, there we go. Which is jumping into the cannon after the mole throws a... this game's iteration of the bombs at you. And that skips having to throw the bombs at him 3 times and killing him. Sometimes that skip does not go in my favor. And the mole's hitbox, which really isn't supposed to be there, which is how you do mole skip, is there. And I get hit. And I get sad because I get hit. Oh, that was further than I was. There we go. Alright. There we go. Hey, thanks, dude. Alright. Pin is probably one of the more fun areas, at least in 120 shines. Not even at least in 120 shines, only in 120 shines. Pin is one of the most fun areas because of all of the blue coin collecting that you do in here that requires good movement and everything. Like, Pinna 2 is made way more fun because of navigating the bullet bills into the baskets. This shine, Pinna 3, is made way more fun by having to route in blue coins as well as the red coins. Pinna 4 is pretty much the same. Pinna 5 is pretty much the same as you would do in 79 or 96. But you skip Pinna 5 in any percent. And see, stuff like this. Having to go up onto this. And then collect this blue coin. Or miss it. What? Okay, hitbox. Not the streaming website. The hitbox of the thing. Of the platform that was on. That was interesting. The other hitbox, yes. It's okay. Just do this. And then jump down and wait for that. There we go. Now we're good. Not exactly the route that I meant to follow, but it was a good backup. And I can come over here and do the rest of this. I don't think I missed any blue coins in doing that. Yes, I did. Okay. Darn backups! There's a blue coin up there that I will get later. Let me see when I can do that. Let me also grab a pen, because I'm going to put this on a sticky note so I don't forget to do it. I know exactly when to do it. Alright. I got a pen, I got a sticky note. Write this down. Blue coin. On top of wooden platform in Pinna 8. So that's like the end of the run. I'm gonna be a blue coin short for pretty much this entire run. But that's cool, at least I know where it is. And I'll be fine. I'm gonna attempt to get all of these guys in one cycle here. And also, if you listen closely, they're gonna be naughty and say something that they shouldn't say on a charity stream. But hey, what can you do? It's the game. No, shut up. You're not saying it. I'm not allowing you to say this right now. I'm talking over it. Please stop being profane, you stupid flowers. This is a charity marathon. This is a family-friendly location, flowers. Okay. Yeah, there you go, dude. That's exactly what they're saying. There you go. Alright, let me finish writing this sticky note. Nope, that's not the shine. That's the shine. Still a 1 cycle. Alright. Platform in Pinna 8. Alright. And now, I'm just gonna stick this on my monitor. so that I know. Hey, get the blue coin on top of wooden platform in pin 8. It's gonna waste a little bit of time, but it beats going all the way over from the shine, get the blue coin, and going back to the shine in pin 3. So, I'm good. And now, we do pin 5, which you don't see in any percent runs of this game because there is a hello? Good hitbox. And again, not the streaming website. That other hitbox. The one that they got the name from. Yeah, that's the hitbox I'm talking about. That's the good hitbox. Okay. Well, the sarcastically good hitbox. It's actually bad. Like that. Like I would... What? Hitboxes, man. Hitboxes. Technically, I don't think they're hitboxes. They're called some other boxes, but I've gotten yelled at for calling them hitboxes before. But technicalities, man. Technicalities. There we go. There's these 2 blue coins. And now, go up here. Can I grab onto the... Can I... What? Thank you. Grab onto the gate, Marty. You also may hear me call Mario Marty throughout this run. And, that's just something that I do. I call him Marty when me, makes a mistake and, loses time. I jokingly yell at him and call him Marty because there is a character in Paper Mario: The 1,000-Year Door that calls him Martio, and I think that's funny. So as a joke, I call him Marty. And now we're in pin 6, which is one of the more fun shines in what... Marty, get in there. Thank you. One of the more fun shines in 120 shines because of the blue coin collecting. If I call anything fun in 120 shines, you should just assume it's because of blue coin collecting. I love the blue coins in this game. I love the movement of having to go around and get blue coins in this game. One thing I don't love involving grabbing blue coins and movement is the Corona blue coins. Those aren't fun. We'll get to those later. Thank you for wanting bananas, Yoshi. Bananas are the best RNG that you can get. Because they're right next to where you end up when you're done collecting these blue coins. That's why it's good that Yoshi wants bananas. If he wants a coconut, though, that's really bad. Because coconut's on the complete opposite side of the park. Next to where I sprayed the first X. That's not what you want. Bananas, which are those, which I'm going down there to get a blue coin right now, is what you want. Which are those? I'm pretty sure if you're not blind, you can tell what bananas are. So, I hope you enjoyed that explanation of what bananas look like. Based on the screen. Okay, there should be a bluebird up there, but there's not, so I gotta wait for him. Come back to me, bluebird! Thank you. There we go. Pineapple become orange. Grab these blue coins. Dude, I can't talk. I can't talk. My words are screwing up. I'm muffling words. Saying these instead of this. Talking is hard. Verbal communication is hard. Can I just, like, put all of my messages in chat? Can I pay someone to put all of the things that I want to say about this run in chat so I don't have to speak? That'd be neat. Okay. Eat the blue one. The blue one. The blue one. The blue one. Thank you. May not be blind, but Yoshi apparently is colorblind and doesn't know what the color blue looks like. No offense to anybody who's actually colorblind. You can pretend to know things about any percent, or not any percent, about Sunshine. And talk about the things that you see. Yo, do you want to try that first shine? I'd be down. Just like the hardest shine in the game. No context. Just Dode explains everything. Thanks for the good luck. Alright. There we go. I'm just waiting here to do some wall kicks over here. To grab the shine. And then... Missed it. We're good. Alright, Dode, I'm leaving this one up to you. You got this. There you go. Now I'm just gonna watch the chat and wait for Dode's commentary on Pin 7. It's all up to you, man. You got this. All right. So now we're going to Rico, which is where we unlocked when we did travel skip, and we're finally heading here to take care of a blooper infestation. Good night, BK. Thank you for all of your support for this marathon. You've been unreal and amazing. So yeah, in Rico Harbor, they've got a bit of a blooper infestation. We've got to take care of that. But first, instead of doing what we're supposed to be doing, we're going to go around and collect some money, because money makes the world go round. And coincidentally, also gives Mario life. Is that just something that they didn't want to add another collectible, or is it like a social commentary on how money is everybody's need to survive? They need money. I don't know. But now we're going to actually take care of the blooper infestation, which is just over there. And I'm going to talk about some stuff like, you know, how, there's a Chaos version of this game. For those of you that are familiar with Chaos Super Mario 64, in which there are random codes that are activated every 10 seconds and last for 30 to 40 seconds. There's a version of that for Sunshine. And when you do that version, sometimes when you're pulling that, that tentacle out of the boxes there and spawning in Gooper Blooper, the cutscene trigger won't activate. The tentacle will pull very far back, and then your game will crash. That happens. It is fantastic. It's wonderful. Good thing this is in Chaos, because the estimate would go up by about 3 hours. Well, Chaos any percent. Anyway, this is Chaos 120. The estimate would go up by a good 15 hours. But yeah, the Chaos version of this game is absolutely insane. I've done 2 runs of it myself, and they are absolutely insane. Yoshi's Highland? That sounds like an amazing ROM hack. Amazing freaking ROM hack. Alright. And now we're going to Rico 2. Unfortunately, even though We are very clearly saving the animals here. I'm gonna have to ride this blooper in order to get there, solely because there's a blue coin that you can't collect without being on a blooper. So here we go. Where can you find a run of chaos? You can find a run of chaos either on my YouTube channel or on my good friend RaiseFire's YouTube channel. Because we've both done and have uploaded them to YouTube. If you want to watch a Chaos 120 Shines run, then the only place you can find that is on RaiseFire's YouTube channel. And you better pop some popcorn if you want to watch that, because that is a good 18.5 hours long. The other ones are around 4.5. Alright, there we go. Got the Shine Sprite. Worth mentioning, the entire point of this game is to get the Shine Sprites back that supposedly Shadow Mario or Bowser took away. However, you're getting these Shine Sprites from the Islanders, which makes me believe that this is all a hoax. And Isle Delfino does not have a Department of Homeland Security at all. Because you're getting all of these Shine Sprites from Islanders. Or they're just chilling out in giant cages in the middle of the level for whatever reason. Like this. You have chocolate. Chocolate will suffice. There we go. Rico is a pretty boring level, as far as blue coins go. Because you really only get the blue coins in the 1 and 2. Then there's 1 and 6 and 1 and 7. But for the first half of the run, Rico's pretty dry when it comes to blue coins. However, after Rico, we get to do some fun stuff. Well, not really after Rico, after the rest of Bianco. Then we get to do some fun stuff throughout Delfino Plaza before we head into the worst level in the entire game, which is Serena Beach. Good spin jump. Can always count on you for that, Marty. Definitely not me dropping a spin put or anything, which I have no control over. It just happens. The game does that sometimes. We have another secret level. And I don't want to die. So, let's not die. Marty? I said let's not die. Alright, I'm gonna throw my cycles off a bit here and grab a life. Just for security. Just so I don't game over. Because game overing is bad. We don't want to game over, so, I'm gonna throw off my cycles here. Just jump here. Get a spin jump. Grab that life. And then get a spin jump. And go over here. Go over... Sir! Does anybody want, like, a hamburger or some tacos or something? Because I've got a whole lot of beef on my hands over here. And, I don't know where to put it. I don't want to keep putting it into this run. So, I feel like if you guys are hungry, we could have, like, a cookout or something. I could make burgers. And, all of this beef could be put to good use. And not go into this run. Hey, there we go. Now we're back on track. Good lord. Hey, another life, just for good measure. Thanks for making fun of me, game. Okay. That wasn't supposed to happen. At least I don't have to pick up that life now. At least I have security. Unlike, again, Isle Delfino, who does not have Homeland Security. Alright. There. Now please, spin jump. Thank you. Hey, now I get to finish the level and be on my cycles. Now we're good. I missed the life again. I'm so sad. What is this level? Why is this happening? Why? What? Oh my god! I'm gonna go from a completed file. And, go from that level. And then when I have the amount of shines that I'm supposed to have, then we'll continue. I'm mad, dude. Good lord. I'm gonna get it first try this time. Just watch me. Alright, I gotta make sure live split is muted so that when I reset it doesn't make a noise. Let's try this again! Dude. Dude. What is this? Too bad, dude. Too bad. Okay. Good lord. This is a completed any percent file, so... I'm gonna have to go back and grab some blue coins that I've already grabbed. That's not very good. Legitimately upsetting, dude. Stop hitting stuff. Okay. Why do you do it first try now? Come on. This is fine. Everything's fine. We're good. No problems, no issues, no comments, questions, concerns. We're fine. Everything is absolutely fine and dandy. Alright. So, I'm gonna go ahead and finish out. That was 4 seconds, 5. I'm gonna go ahead and finish out, the rest of this run. And then at the end of the run, before we go to Bowser, that is when I'm gonna go back and collect a bunch of blue coins that for the past roughly hour, I have already collected. And then we'll finish the game. Alright? That's how I'm gonna remedy this. On the fly. What the? What? Oh my god. Now this is absurd. I pressed the B button. I wish I had an input display on screen so you could see the B button was definitely pressed, sir. What the? Give me your... Oh my god. Yeah, let's have a cookout. I don't want this beef, man. I don't want this beef. Who gave me all this beef? I don't want it. Please stop it. There we go. Alright. Yeah, that was clean. Why it couldn't be clean the first time, I don't know. I think Marty just wanted things to be interesting. He was like, man, you do 120 runs all the time. Like, and you finish 120 runs a lot of the time. So you know what? I'm gonna screw you over. I'm gonna make this interesting. And we're gonna game over and see how you can handle that. I'm handling it, man. I'm handling it. We got this. It's under control. You can't do this to me, Marty. I've got backups on backups on backups in my brain. Alright, here we go. The good thing about having this backup file is I haven't collected all of the blue coins. Panza, why did you give me all of the beef? What were you planning? What was the intention behind this? I need to know, man. I need to know. What was your intention behind giving me all this beef? Alright. So I'm gonna be collecting a blue coin here. And like I said, the good thing about me backup file is, while I may have to collect some blue shine sprites and go back at the end and collect a bunch of blue coins, the good thing is, the 2 blue coins that I have collected on this file, now 3, I'm pretty sure are blue coins that I had already collected. And, I don't have all the blue coins collected. So, you can see all of this. I can still collect the blue coins. It can still, technically be a 120 like a 120 shines run, showing it off and collecting the blue coins. So there we go. And we will pretty soon get into new stuff. Like after we're done in Noki, we'll be getting into new stuff. For us to eat like with spaghetti with meat sauce, using the beef as the meat. How much spaghetti with meat sauce were you intending to make here? I went into the wrong shine. Let me exit area and go back. This is turning out great. This is turning out fantastic and wonderful, is not? This is the best 120 run that you've ever seen. I can promise you that. You've never seen a 120 run quite like this. I can promise you that. It is never... You've never seen it. It's never happened. Alright. Here's Shadow Mario here. The easiest one. Thanks for the not beef. If you beef this one, that would just be embarrassing. Oh, and I almost got the God Spider. How would you get down here? Hello, sir. What? Oh, good. I may have to remove the memory card. So that does not keep happening. Okay. There we go. Memory card has been removed. So now we'll continue on as if nothing ever happened. Okay. So now, we go grab this blue coin. Which is over here. And then, we're heading back into Bianco Hills. Hello, sir. After that... to go to 6 and 7, which we started before, and even though they're completed on this file, we have not yet completed. Yes? Yes, of course. Sure. That. Totally. Okay. Like I said, we only have 2 more worlds of shines that I've already collected, and then after that, we'll be in the clear, and I'll be actually collecting shines and finishing things up. However, right now, there are blue coin spaces that I've already gotten. You can see or not gotten. Okay. And I'll also be doing secret levels, with Flood on my back. However, I'm not going to be using it. Because that would be cheating. I'm not a cheater. Even though I went to a practice file. I just didn't want to restart the run. That would have been bad. That would have put it like an hour behind estimate. At this rate, I can finish the run 10 minutes below estimate. Spend those 10 minutes collecting those blue coins that I'd already... Are you kidding me? That I had already gotten. And then be on estimate for the end of the run. That's good. Okay. That was also a bad cycle there. It's not a very good run. It's not ending up very well for me. For you guys, I'm hoping it's been pretty entertaining despite all the beef and the backups and whatnot, but you know, for me, it's not been a very good run. But that's okay. Cause like I said, it's a marathon run, we're having fun. Not going for a personal best right. Well, certainly not going for a personal best now. I see those eyes. Moni, Panza, I see those eyes. Looking at me. You can't see my eyes. They're there. They exist, but you can't see them. I'm looking at you. Looking at you in the chat window. I'm looking at you. Alright. Alright, and here would be where you go over here. You spray Shadow Mario. And you get Yoshi. Yoshi would want bananas. And you would bring bananas to Yoshi, who would stop right around here, so. And then you would give him the bananas. And then do stuff. Unfortunately, I can't do that. So I'm gonna go up here and give Yoshi the coconut that I know he wants. And then we're gonna act like I just got Yoshi right here. Yeah, I just got Yoshi right there. Totally. I'm totally eating the pineapple to unlock Serena right now. And then looking for this blue butterfly who's being a butt and is not over here. So I can eat him. Like so. And then we'll continue. Yes? Yes? Okay. Okay, here we go. Now, we're back on track, man. We're back on track. There's another blue butterfly that I gotta eat over here. Like that. Okay, we're good. There we go. Get on, Yoshi? No? Okay. That's cool. Do whatever you want, man. Do whatever you... Hi, Toad. Toad! You almost screwed me up yet again. What are you doing? What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Alright. And this is the mac and cheese that I said that Yoshi could get rid of. Yeah. That's what that was. That twice already. That's the mac and cheese. Hey, remember when I clicked into the building at the beginning of the run? I'm gonna do it again. And this time, we're headed over to this island over here. To do something that a lot of people... Panza? Why is there a truck outside of my house that is labeled beef? What have you done? How much beef did you order me? I don't want all this beef. Can you please take it back? Return to sender. Return to sender, please. I don't want it. I don't want the beef. Alright, there we go. Now we're headed to something that people dreaded as children when they played this game. Now we're gonna go to the lily pad level with death water and red coins. Yes, yes. Hey, look, it's gonna be a shine that on this file I have not yet collected. So we're collecting things that have not already been collected. Ooh. Please don't die. I want to go deathless. The rest of this, I've had enough deaths and enough beef. And we're only in the first half of the run. Please do not die anymore. Okay. Okay. Oh. Well, I said don't die. Good luck on your final, Moni. I'm sure you'll do fine on your Saturday. Why do you have a final on a Saturday? That's butts. I got beef, Andrew. I got beef. Spaghetti. But Panza, I already had spaghetti earlier this week. Alright, now we get to do Fruit Ladies. Fruit Ladies are ladies that want fruit and give you blue coins. So we get to do that now. What if you told me potato? What if I told you tater tots and French fries? Those are potatoes. And those are great. Alright. I gotta keep these durians up here. Because I went right through it. There is a lady on the other side of this river here who wants those durians. This lady wants pineapples. And now, here we go. 3 Kobe's right now. Who's ready for it? And not Kobe beef. We've had enough beef, like I said. Kobe, like the basketball player. Kobe. 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 There we go. 3 Kobe's. And now we're switching gears. We're switching sports. Because now we get to be Good old Pele. Play soccer with some Durians. Alright, here we go. Do not pull a Toen's balloons. I pulled a Toen's balloons. Oh, now I have to go and freaking get another Durian. I pulled a Toen's, dude. I pulled a Toen's. Because in order for it to count, you have to kick the Durian into the basket after you talk to the lady. That one went in before. So now I have to go get another Durian from over here. Pele is just too good, man. He kicks goals in before the timer starts. Alright, here we go. Gotta put this freaking Durian over there. Then come over here. Kick it up here. Hit the lady, because there are already 3 Durians in your basket, but no, you throw it out once I haven't talked to you yet. And grab the blue coin. And get to play box game now. Hello, sir. Let's play box game. Yes, I want to play the game. Thank you. No. Do not do. Thank you. Thank you. No. Thank you. No. My God. Thank you. No. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. Here we go. And now box game is done. Why do I keep ground pounding beforehand? Now box game is done. And we can go over and move on to more stuff that I've already done on this file. Let's go to Serena. Up here. Let's go up to Serena. Worth noting that we're not seeing the event cutscenes that I talked about earlier. Because I'm already on a file where I've done stuff. Oh my good golly gosh. We're not doing Serena 8 yet. That's not the route. I need to do Serena 1. Remember to scroll. I'm gonna write myself another sticky note. Scroll. Alright, that's going on top of the other sticky note because I don't have to worry about that anymore. Scroll. There we go. Wrote another sticky note. It just says scroll. That way I look at that, it's on top of my gameplay, believe it or not. I look at that, and I'm like, hey, scroll back. That's important. The only level I'm used to scrolling back for everything in is Gelato. There we go. Alright. Please tell me my nightmare is over. You're telling me, man, have you seen the rest of this run? Have you seen it? It's been very interesting thus far. Don't worry. We're bringing it back. Alright, let me scroll my splits down so I remember what I'm doing. Okay. This is my least favorite boss in the game. This is the Manta. You spray him. And he turns into a bunch of smaller Mantas. Like this. And once the Mantas get so small that they just disappear, then I'm gonna go get a blue coin. Like this. Like, they're becoming very small. So small, in fact, that when I spray them, they disappear. I just have a couple ones that are not at that point yet. Where's the last guy that's not there yet? Hello? There you are. No. Spray. Thank you. See, now they're pink. And once they're pink, now I can go get this blue coin. Because they follow you and they aggro onto you once they're pink. So if you go get this blue coin, once they're at that phase, then when you come back, they're all gonna be over here. And very easy to take out. Except for this guy. That guy's being a butt. See, now they're all over here near this beach. And I'm rapid fire taking him out. Where's the other guy? There he is. Where's the other guy? There he is. Oh, there's more other guys. So many other guys. Too many other guys. There we go. Okay. Okay. Hey, thanks, man. I'm working with what I got here. I'm working with what I got. It's actually way better that I have a a 45 shine file for practice. For the circumstances at hand. Then a 120 shine file. Because if I had a 120 shine practice file, I probably would have had to restart everything. Because I already would have had all the blue coins. And you would have missed out on a lot of blue coin collecting. And it wouldn't have super accurately shown off the run. Not that this is the most accurate show off of 120 shines, but I'm still gonna be collecting everything, so. You get that. Okay. So now we have Serena 2, which is one of the shines that, like I said, people aren't generally very fond of, myself included. The only good thing about Serena 2 is it is one of the few secret levels that is not on a cycle. Hello. Please do not body me in this way, sir. Thank you. It's one of the very few secret levels that has no cycles whatsoever. So, the time that you complete it is entirely dependent on you. However, there are a bunch of sand blocks, and sand blocks are very annoying. And people don't like sand blocks. And also, there's a momentum spin jump at the end that sometimes can mess you up. And, with the way that my luck's been, that's gonna happen. But we'll see. We'll take it as it goes. Here it comes, the momentum spin jump of truth. Told you. Does not wanna. Nothing in this run really wants to cooperate with me. I gotta think on my toes. Think on my feet. Think quickly. To figure out how I'm gonna solve these issues. So far, I'm like a million for a million on solving these issues. But, I can only keep that luck up for so. Not luck. I can only keep that up for so long. So, hopefully these issues stop happening. Please. You're working with, I'm taking everything you're throwing at me, Panza. I'm taking everything you're throwing at me, and I'm catching it. Good thing I played catcher in Little League, otherwise I probably would not be doing as well as I am right now. Not that I'm doing well, but, again, you get what I'm talking about. You get what I'm saying? You understand? You understand what I mean? Alright. Now I'm gonna do something called banana clip. So originally, intendedly, supposed to give Yoshi a pineapple by going around through all these rooms in this hotel. Shoutouts to Aaron, XSV Area 51, who has trouble with banana clip for some reason. But you could just take a banana up there, backflip, hold down, press B, throw the banana, clip through, you're done. Exactly, dude. Exactly. There you go. There you go. Area ho. Alright. Don't make me save them. Alright. Here we go. Now, we get to do another skip. For another annoying freaking place in this level, which is why this is the worst level. The skips aren't annoying. The level itself is. This is my least favorite level in this game. Good thing we get to skip a lot of annoying stuff. So originally, intendedly, you need to go over and spray all those slot machines, get double sevens, then deal with a really annoying flip puzzle. I just skipped all that. There you go. That's how you do it. Right there. Oh no. Oh no! That red button can screw me over. Thank God that red button did not screw me over. Alright. Here we go. This is one of the easier secrets. There's not... The only difficult part of Serena 4 is, that beginning spin jump dive onto the block. That's the only relatively difficult part. And even then, it's not all that difficult, unless the red button is there. And then the red button can screw you over. But it didn't. We're good. We're fine. We're dandy. We're perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong. Zero is wrong. Okay. Dode ho. Yes. Okay. And now we have probably the biggest RNG fact. No, wait. There's one later. One of the biggest RNG factors in this entire game. The King Boo boss fights. For the King Boo boss fight, your goal is to get fruit, throw a pepper at him, then throw another fruit at him, and that registers a hit. If you don't do that, if you don't get fruit, you waste a cycle. And you can't get fruit twice in a row. So the ideal order for cycles in here is fruit, not fruit, fruit, not fruit, fruit. So we'll see if we can get that. If it's not fruit after a cycle that was not fruit, then it's an extra cycle. And to cancel cycles, you run underneath him. Give me the fruit. That's fruit. That's what we want. Starting off strong here, ladies and gentlemen. We're starting off strong here. Give me the pepper. Hey, thanks, man. Give me the pineapple. Hey, thanks, man. There we go. Starting off strong. And now this can't be a pepper. So I'm just gonna stand over here and wait to cancel the cycle. Ideally, I want all question marks, yes. For these cycles, because that spawns in enemies. And enemies are good to spawn in. Alright. Okay. Good! Second fruit. We're perfect on cycles so far. We're absolutely perfect on cycles so far. We're good. There we go. Okay. Oops, I got the wrong one. Oop. Okay. We're still perfect on cycles. We're still doing good. Alright. Please. Be fruits. It's not fruits. Wait for I don't have to wait for it to spawn him. It's an extra cycle. But now that thing's all the way over there. Okay. Be fruit. It's fruits. Alright, one extra cycle wastes about 7 seconds, so we're good. Give me the pepper. Oh, why do you have to be on the moving one? Okay. There we go. We're good. Only one extra cycle. Have a Darien, friends. Only one extra cycle. Give me your pepper. Wait, no. Moni. This is a charity marathon. Gotta be family friendly. What are you doing? Okay. And now we have Serena 6. Which, like I said earlier, is another place where I have the potential to get a text box skip if, and only if, I collect the blue coins on the same frame, which doesn't usually happen, but we'll see. Actually, I have 2 chances of it. But the intent of this... Hey, a blue coin spawn. I'm gonna collect that. The intent of this is to spray and clean off the beach as quickly as possible. On the NTSEU version, which is the version that I run on, which coincidentally is the slowest version, you need to clean off about 95% of the goop. In the Japanese version, you need to clean off about 99% of the goop. So, that's the good thing about running on a version that's not Japanese, even though Japanese is the fastest, is you don't have to worry about Serena 6 all that much, because you can leave quite a lot of spots of goop and be fine. Mario, can you please stop backflipping? This is serious. I didn't collect this. Wait, I can just do this. Thank you. Okay. Ooh, there we go. 203? What? I mean, I guess I did go back and do stuff, but... Clean, sir. Thank you. Alright. Read the manual, Node. It talks about it. It's in the manual. Maybe not exactly in this sense, because it just tells you can backflip and do it. But even still, read the manual, man. It's in there. It's in there. Like swimwear. Okay. And now we're on Serena 7. We're almost done with the worst level in the game. And the good news is after we're done with the worst level in the game, we get to move on to the best level in the game. At least, in my opinion, it's the best level in the game. And that would be Noki Bay. What the? Hello, sir? Can you please get over to the place with the stuff and the things and the yes? Thank you. Okay. And also, that's the only guy that realizes that Shadow Mario is a doppelganger. That is just a guy that looks like you, but it's not actually you. Oh, hey, I got him down. Cool. Blue coin ahoy! Hello, blue coin. I need to collect you now. I could not see what I was doing, man. That was close. That was tricky. What? Hello? There we go. Doodle-doo-doo. Alright. And now, we're moving on to the best level in the game. Welcome to Noki Bay. It has 1, the best music. 2, the most fun movement. And 3, the eel boss fight. Which, if done well, is also pretty fun. And Noki 6, which if done well, is also pretty fun. So, this is hands down my favorite level in the game. We're not doing the most fun thing yet, though. The most fun thing is Noki 100, which is my favorite shine in the entire game. We're not gonna get to that until much, 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 much later. But this is still fun. Fun little platforming sections like this. Vertical platforming. Like this. Meant to use the hover nozzle there. There we go. All right. Goodbye, Mr. Mole. We hardly knew ye. And then grab the shine. Boop. Just like that. We also have Noki 2, which is a very simple clip, but is one of the most, like, fun things to show to people. Because there are a few things where if people haven't seen speedruns of this game, and you show them these clips, they're just like, what? And this is one of them. So, intended, you're supposed to go and fight Gooper Blooper for one final time in this level. But that's slow, as is sliding down that, that and not wall kicking. So instead, we're gonna grab this spring, take it over here, and then go out of bounds and go to this room. Perfect. Give me the coin. I need a coin. Thank you. Okay. And then we're gonna collect a few blue coins, jump up, and boom. What is that emote, dude? Lurk mode. Okay. Okay. Alright. Noki 3 is pretty self-explanatory. You're just collecting red coins inside of a bottle. I'm gonna do a fun thing with the camera to start off, though. I'm gonna zoom in. Well, after I'm done talking to, the old man swirly beard over here, then I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna press the Y button after the text boxes go out. Oh, it didn't work. Gooper my blooper. Please do not do that. Goopering bloopers is serious business. I would prefer if you did not make these jokes. I would also prefer if I could grab red. What? Panza the beef truck is back. Please take it away. Thank you. I have no interest in your spaghetti and meatballs. I would much rather eat my chicken nuggets and be on my way, thank you. Alright. Finish collecting these red coins. Grab the shine. And then we get to do eel. And eel's pretty fun. Although not hoverless. Eel is the worst thing hoverless. If you decide to run Super Mario Sunshine... I'm gonna get close to the mic here so that you know that I'm serious. If you decide to run Super Mario Sunshine hoverless, which that is a category, you can run this game without the hover nozzle. You can get all but 4 blue coins. Eel will be the bane of your existence. You will not like it. You will not have fun with it. It will frustrate you. But everything else will be okay. That's even worse, Panza. We don't talk about that. Please do not do that either. What am I doing? Dude, that game over really messed with my mind. I'm just like... Movement? What's that? Proper ways to do video games? How do what? You make good spaghetti, though? I don't care how good your spaghetti is. I don't want it right now. Please. Please. Take it away. I don't want to be noodled. This run is noodling me enough. I don't need your spaghetti to do the same. This is fine. This is absolutely fine. Nothing is going wrong here. Everything is going absolutely perfectly. Alright. Nope. What? Of course! Whoa. Nothing can go right. Including eel. Nothing is allowed to go properly for me today. Nothing. Nothing is allowed to go properly for me today. Alright, I gotta clean off half of all these teeth. And then wait. Hi, Wilco. What's up, buddy? I'm gonna die if I don't get these coins. Alright. Let's clean a tooth. No, don't go down! I'm so confused. Can somebody explain to me why this run is going the way that it can? Somebody also explain to me how I didn't eel back up there? Because that's the backup for the eel. You spray a tooth, you wait for him to stop touching the teeth! Just go back down, sir. Just go back down. Just do what you're gonna do. Just do it. Oh my god. Further proof that I cannot play this game today. Just not at all, man. Escalators, escalators, escalators! Eels. This eel is not my friend. Where's the... Why is it over here? Alright. Open your mouth, dude. Try and eat me. Do it. Thank you. I'm at least gonna get the cutscene skip here. There we go. Got up to 120 shines. Day is pretty good so far. Sounds good, Wilco. Unfortunately, this is not the best 120 shines run in the world. I'm having Mondo trouble. To the point where I game overed. And going off of a practice file, right? You did send me a lot of beef, man. You sent me probably too much beef. Probably way more beef than I really needed. Like, I remember ordering some beef. I think I ordered about a pound of raw ground beef. I think you sent me 10,000. I might have fallen asleep on the zeros and then pressed order. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe it's not your fault. Maybe I fell asleep on my keyboard on the 0 button and then hit enter when I woke up and ordered about 10 million pounds of beef instead of just the 1 pound that I wanted. Alright. Here's another fun little section where I'll be collecting blue coins instead of standing around and waiting and doing nothing. I'm gonna try and bring things back here, dude. I gotta bring things back. I gotta play this game a lot better than you have seen the past. I don't know what the timer's at anymore. I don't know, like hour and a half or so. I think. Okay. 139.55. Oh boy. This is not, what are you doing? Spin jump. Thank you. There we go. Alright. Maybe just a bit. Just a teeny tiny little bit. Thank you. Feel like it's been way more than 10,000 so far, man. Feel like you sent more than 1,000. I feel like you've sent much more than 1,000. I feel like you've sent about 10 million. Alright. Noki 6. Noki 6 is an interesting secret. A lot of people have trouble with it. I'm not gonna say anything about how much trouble I have with it, because knowing this run, things could go very badly very quickly. So, we're just gonna not say anything. I'm just gonna do it, hope for the best. I'm gonna leave the commentary for this one up to Dode yet again. So, Dode, take it away. Alright, there we go. I'm liking this commentary, dude. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. It's very well done. Very informative. Don't worry about it, Moni. I said he could. Like I said earlier, there will be times when I'm being pretty silent. So, I'm gonna leave commentary at the points when I'm pretty silent. I'm leaving the commentary up to Dode. Dode's my man, he'll do it. Okay. I didn't mean to re-enter this place. In fact, if that game over hadn't happened, I wouldn't even be able to re-enter this place. You know why? Because there'd be a flood. Not the one on my back. There'd be a different flood. There would be, like, the one with a lot of water. In the, like, over top of things. There would be that. And then I'd come over here and be swimming. And then I'd hop up on this thing. And now it's the same. I shouldn't have said anything. Now it's the same. Now I'll just hop over here and head into Corona Mountain. And in Corona Mountain, I'm gonna do some fun stuff. I'm already messing things up. Let's do hoverless strats in Corona Mountain. Because I can. And, this run's already weird. I gotta spice it up somehow. So, we're doing hoverless Corona strats. There we go. Grab this blue coin. Woo! Spiced it up, man. We spiced it up with the hoverless Corona strats. There we go. Alright, now I gotta focus a bit because there's some blue coins that I need to collect using these boats. So I can't kill the boat like I would normally in any other category, and also at the end of this run. I gotta keep the boat alive, keep the dream alive, and grab some blue coins quick. So let me do that. Okay. Go. Turn. Go. Turn a bit more. Go. Go. Alright, there we go. Nope. No, 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 not that way, boat. Not that way. Towards the coin. Hey, thanks, man. Alright. Turn a bit more. 2 more coins left, and then I can kill this boat and send it to the hell that it belongs in. Okay. Here we go. 1 more coin. And we're done. Gotta grab this one. Don't turn too much. I gotta grab it. Okay. There. There, I can grab the rest of these coins, no problem. Okay. Depth perception is not my friend, which is why I need to zoom the camera out a bunch every time I go to get one of these. Because I need to view it from the top so I know what I'm collecting. Okay. There we go. There's all the blue coins in Corona Mountain. That wasn't too bad. Especially because I got to do the hoverless Corona strats, which are fun. But now, we do the rest of the run, because I'm not going to Bowser. Just yet, anyway. I have some stuff to do. I have some shines and some blue coins to collect. Now is when we're getting to the new stuff, by the way. Now, none of the stuff that I'm about to do has been done on this file, so now we're getting into new stuff. We do box game 2 here. We get to drop inputs. There we go. And we get to grab shine sprites. Alright. And now, shoutouts to my friend Bird650. We're going to California to visit Bird. Bird's feeling a bit down. So we're gonna go cheer him up. We're gonna make him shine. California's changed locations and sizes. Is now off to the east over here. And it's this tiny island over here. They changed locations and sizes to conserve water. There's Bird. And look! We made him happy! He's over there. He's jumping for joy. He jumped so far. He's all the way over there now. But wait. We want hugs. We want to hug Bird. But we can't hug Bird because it's all the way over there. So we gotta go over there. But first, we're gonna open up this door and get the shiny quarter from behind the door. Now that we've done that, we can jump up on this platform and give me a hug, Bird! Or I could miss the platform, like always. Take 2. Give me a hug, Bird! Thanks, man. There we go. Got the hug from Bird. Now we go to the split-labeled prison. But it's not actually a prison, because prison is where we got the first blue coin. Right there. That's prison. That's what prison is. This should be labeled courthouse, because this is the courthouse. And here's the other guy, who's running around on fire, Despite not just a river. Oh no. The entire ocean is right off to his side here. But instead, he wants me to spray him. What the heck, man? What the heck? Anyway, here's some platforming or crap where we're just jumping. Turbo nozzle and jumping. That's all you're doing. Oh, what you gonna do? I'm gonna spray a turbo nozzle and I'm gonna jump. That's all this is. Yes, Panza. Yes, you can. Okay. Shine sprites. Alright, I'm gonna need some silence here. Because this is the hardest shine in the game. Whew, we made it through. Alright, hardest shine in the game. You can lose up to 10 minutes on that shine. It's so difficult. But we made it through. We're doing good. We're doing absolutely fine. Alright. Now we gotta clean the bell. There we go. And now, I believe for the first time this run, which I thought there was one before that here, but apparently not, we get to show off the rocket storage glitch, which is pretty fun. Boop. Stored a rocket, got the shine sprite. And now I must I must speak properly first. And now I must pose a question to you all. Who here likes French fries? We're gonna go get some French fries. Over on top of this lighthouse over here. And I want you to answer another question. Does this or does this not, right here, look like some McDonald's French fries? Those are totally McDonald's French fries right there. That's what that is. You can't deny that. Thank you for raising your hand. Oh, I missed the shine. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. All right. And now we go to the shine gate, which is the most glaringly obvious shine you're supposed to do in this game. Can you give me that? Thank you. That's all dirty. I gotta clean it. For some reason, I'm not doing it till now. Not for some reason. Because it's fast with all those brackets and stuff around it. The correct answer is yes, by the way. That totally does look like some McDonald's French fries. And if you say no, you were just incorrect. You don't like curly fries? Man. Curly fries are great. So are waffle fries from Chick-fil-A. Those are great too. What are you doing? Water slide. Thank you. What? Please? Thank you. Okay. Hashtag beach shine early, not faster. Okay. And now we get to go to another level that as a child, many people have had trouble with. And, once again, I'm not gonna say how well I'm gonna do on it because I really don't know given the circumstances. So I'm just gonna hope for the best here. Dode, you got this one again. Okay then. More of a country guy. I like your hat, Wilco. There we go. The fries emoji. Pinball! Actually, it is pachinko, but good guess. Aw, I didn't get the GWK. That's... Get off of it! Before the coin disappears. Thank you. I was going for the tech, man, but I couldn't get the tech. Going for a GWKD there, but well, I was really going for just a GWK there, but I didn't. GWK. So it didn't work, sadly. And now we're killing 2 birds with 1 stone, and getting most of the 100 coins, while also getting the airstrip red coins. Dude, I counted on you for commentary and you failed. You called it pinball. This isn't pinball. Well, this isn't pachinko either. That was pachinko. Glorious pachinko cheese. Yes. The pachinko cheese is great. Everyone loves pachinko cheese. Actually, no. Everyone either loves or hates the pachinko cheese because they love it because it's neat. They hate it because they couldn't do it as a child. I gotta move the sticky note so I know how many coins I have. I wasn't thinking of that when I did that. I need 1 coin. Okay. Give me the coin, sir. Don't knock me into other coins, little stews. Okay, there. You had your chance and you failed. Gary's with me now. SpongeBob references are great. Not getting the coin out of this window is not great. Get what? Get out of the window. What are you? Get out of the window. Thank you. Okay, there we go. Yes, Dode, yes. Dode completing the references. Alright, after I'm done getting this pachinko, this is not pachinko, this Juxter Shine, can I get a time check? So that I know on my splits where I am, because I hit the reset button, but then I restarted them so I could see what I'm doing. Alright, now we're going back to Gelato. We're going back and finally finishing up Gelato Beach. Which was one of the very first things that we did. Back when the run was still okay. $157.30 at the split. Cool. I'm like 8 minutes behind my PB. Fantastic. Yo, you right? Oh, give me the thing. Thank you. What? What? Thank you. Alright, birds, you need to cooperate with me. There are 2 blue birds up here that really don't like me and don't like to cooperate with me and just get sprayed. Hey, that one did. Okay, we're cool. Touch the flagpole. That could have been bad. Alright, grab onto the thing, cool. Get back here, you bluebird. Where are you? There he is. Okay. Those birds like to cooperate with me. There we go. Okay. You know what's interesting? That was probably a best split. Had I kept my splits going, that was probably a best split. Because those birds felt sorry for everything that's happened. And they were just like, listen, man, we're gonna help you out. We're not gonna move very far. I'm gonna let you get me the first one, like, right off the bat. And then go get the other blue coin, and then the other one will be waiting for you. Will there be glorious sandbird cheese in this run? No, but I will be explaining Rocket Bird. I just won't be doing Rocket Bird. Because Rocket Bird is hard. And I'm not good enough to do Rocket Bird. Rocket Bird is like a top 5 strat, really. I don't know a whole lot of people outside of the top 5 that do Rocket Bird. This is Wiggler, by the way. He's not very hard. Although there is one thing, the last hit on Wiggler could be very difficult. Because really, I don't think you're supposed to be able to knock him down. We use for the last hit, but you can. It's just tricky. So it's over here, and he's gonna pass it, and I have a very small window of time with which to hit him with this. And I'm not 100% sure what the cue is. I just kind of wing it the entire time, like that. I didn't even what? I didn't even. Okay. Well, we'll get a second chance at it, but, it didn't even finish. It didn't even pop up. Alright, let's try this again. I got the backup. Good. Please don't be in the water, though. I think it's in the water. Don't be in the water. It's in the water. I can't help that. The first one was my fault. The second one, that was not my fault. I couldn't do anything about that one. Alright, can you give me a third shot at this? Of course, this would go wrong, too. Ray, I have not seen Rays use the Rocket Bird strats, in runs. He tried it, but he couldn't get it consistently, so he stopped. Okay, there we go. Oh, all right. And now we get to do our first 100 coin shine, which is Gelato 100 coins. So once again, I'm gonna focus, and I'm gonna leave the commentary up to Dode. You got this, man. Godspeed. Hello? What? I'm going through it. I didn't get the bouncy bounce. I didn't get the bounce. What? I didn't bounce. Hello? Let me bounce. What? What? This swing is confusing me. Hang on. Please. What are you doing? This swing is this swing is confusing me. Why? I didn't bounce, first of all, when I should have, and then I bounced when I didn't press A. There. No, not even high enough. What is this swing? What is this start? Just get up the tree, man. Just get up the tree. Thank you. Alright. My goodness. Thank you. Alright, from what I understand, you might have missed most of that, but that's okay because there was some beef. There's quite a bit of beef there. But, we made it. And now, we get to do Gelato 4. And during Gelato 4, I'm going to explain Rocket Bird. I'm not gonna do it, but I'm going to explain Rocket Bird. So there's a strat that the top 5 runners use for this shine, the Sandbird shine, Gelato 4, which is called Rocket Bird. And in Rocket Bird, instead of hovering to get in here, you get in there. You use the rocket nozzle, and so you have the rocket nozzle when you were in the Sandbird shine. And in doing that, you can use the rocket nozzle and rocket storage to skip having to ride the Sandbird up to these clouds with the blue coins on them. And with some precise movement, you can just use rocket storage and get to all of the clouds with coins on them. And then rocket all the way up to the top of that pillar, which is where the last red coin and finishing the shine takes place. However, I'm not good enough to do that. Please land on the cloud. I wasn't on the cloud or the bird. Oh my god. I don't know why I wasn't on the cloud there. Like, I was visible through the cloud. I don't know why I wasn't on the cloud there. I even jumped late to get on the cloud from the sandbird. And I was not on the cloud. I am very confused. Blue coin on the cloud. All right, can you let me on this cloud this time? Like please. It's not hard. This is exactly when I jumped before and I was way too low. What the heck? I'm so confused. Get on the bird. Thank you. All right. Waffle bird. Somebody get some syrup. Those are some deep pockets for some syrup on these waffles that make up the waffle bird. That's just who he is. He's the waffle bird. Last blue coin. Last red coin. A shine. Thank you. Okay. Now we're moving on to Gelato 6. But we're doing a secret shine. Not doing the actual shine just yet. Because to do the actual shine, we're gonna need a nozzle that I'll unlock in this shine. So we're gonna scroll back to Gelato 6. And we need to find out what fruit Yoshi wants. Yoshi's pretty far away. So it's going to take a decent eye to be able to see what he wants. He needs a pineapple. All of the fruit except for the coconut is in this hut right here. So, which I need to get out of. So pretty much every time you're going to be going in that hut for the fruit. Dude. Dude, you cheater. I'm not... There's a game that I'm gonna play involving fruit RNG later, and I'm not gonna say it. You guys are just gonna have to figure out what, what cycle it is. I'm not gonna say it, because Dode's gonna cheat. And I know it. Yeah, you didn't see it yet, but I said it. But that game isn't for another, like, hour or two. Hopefully not two. Stop it. Stop it. Please. Get the blue coin. Alright, man, whatever you say, I certainly believe you. Yoshi, give me the nozzle, thank you. I 100% believe you, man. I believe you totally. What the? Only now. Only now would most of this stuff be happening. Please. Please. Thank you. Now we're gonna do Gelato 6 for real. That was just a test. Now we're doing Gelato 6 for real. And Gelato 6 for real requires that turbo nozzle that I hope that I picked up. I'm pretty sure I did. If I didn't, I gotta go pick it up here. No, I did. Okay. How'd I get the hover nozzle back then? Was that a glitch? I'm confused. Because if I hadn't picked up that, I wouldn't have it here. Oh, wait. Never mind. This is a completed file. I already have the nozzles. We're good. Where's the... There it is. I was confused for... Did I just go through that blue coin? It's not unheard of. I've done it before. Many times. Fish? Fish! Fish! Stay away from... Now it's gonna go through the... Fish! Oh my god. This is just unfair. Get out of the freaking rock. Give me. Thank you. Now I need to find the other one that the fish took me away from. That went through the rock. Where did that one go? Nobody knows. Even I don't know. Which is bad because I still need to collect it. Where did the fish go? Give me your red coin. Where is it? There. Is it there? Where did they go? I need this red coin. Are you it? No. Where's the fish with the red coin? I actually don't know where they are. Was that them? No. There it is! Don't go in the rock again. Oh my, how is this even fair? I need the coin. I wish the fish didn't do that. It went back into the rock. Stop going in the rock. Just give me it. Just give me the coin. Thank you. That's all I wanted. All I wanted was the coin. It wouldn't give me the coin. That was all I wanted from you, fish. And then the other fish had to ruin it. Good lord. Okay. Now we go into Gelato 2, where we will see the cousins of those cataquacks that have been littered around Gelato Beach. The rest of the time, the Plungelos, who are on mirrors and causing a bunch of destruction. Well, at least destruction according to these guys. They think that these Plungelos that are on the mirrors, as well as the Wiggler, are going to disrupt the hatching of the legendary Sandbird. Little do they know, we've already taken care of the legendary Sandbird. We're going back in time here to take care of some issues that we kind of neglected through Gelato Skip. Which are these guys? These guys are the issues that I'm talking about. No, you get back! Thank you. Alright, bye. Let's head to the other guys. No, what? You can run up this, sir. You can run up this. And also spin jump, but you don't like to spin jump, so I guess that works. Get over there. Get over there. You two, get over there. Get over there. Okay. Slam dunk. We're done. Now we only have the last mirror, which has one guy on it. Near, 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 near. Get over there, guy. Get over there. Thank you. Okay. Now I need to go collect the blue coin. Whoa, there was 0 game audio there. Hello? Why were you in the sand, Mario? Why were you in the sand? Alright. I always forget this blue coin. But it's here. And it's another one of those text box skip blue coins. And now we finally get to do the first mission in Gelato Beach, which is another secret level. We all know how secret levels have been going. So let's see if we don't die on this one. But first, there's a red guy. He sticks out like a sore thumb because everyone else in this level is blue. So you can get this blue coin from him. All of the blue pigment for him went into his coin. It's his sole possession. And we have 1, shoved him into the sand, and 2, taken his sole possession. That blue coin. We're nice people, aren't we? I don't know what this movement is, but it's not what I wanted to do. There. Okay. There we go. Okay. Moving on to the final mission in Gelato Beach, which is kind of one of the slowest places in the game. Gelato and Bianco are pretty slow levels. And, good news! We're going to Bianco Hills to finish that up next. But Gelato and Bianco are pretty slow levels, but this is the last level in Gelato Beach. Gelato 1 Reds, which is the first instance that we'll be seeing of going back into a secret level to collect red coins. Remember those red buttons that you would not have otherwise seen but were giving me trouble at the beginning of secret levels? That's what those are for. You collect red coins in the secret levels, and that's how they've stocked this game with a few extra shines because of these red buttons and collecting red coins in secret levels. Like so. Oops. Oops. Okay. And now we're completely done with Gelato Beach. We have 1 shine in Delfino to get, which is the beach pipe, which is right over here. And that will take us back to in front of Bianco Hills, where we'll be getting the rest of the stuff in there. Let's go to the beach pipe. Boop. Shine. And now we head back to Bianco Hills. And for the most part, the end of Bianco is pretty fun. For the most part, the second half of the run is where the more fun stuff happens. Why do you keep doing that, Marty? Why do you keep doing that? So this is Bianco 8, where I missed a hover slide for some reason, where I will be getting the red coins and also some blue coins, mostly red coins. Here. Oh, why the backflip, man? Why the backflip? Didn't need the backflip. Bianco 8 is a relatively fun level, because there's just a lot of neat movement. But so are Bianco hundreds. The main issue with Bianco Hills the second time is the red coin secrets are rather boring, but the first 2 levels are pretty fun. If done well, that is. If done well. And so far this isn't going too terribly bad. So they're being fun. Yay! Okay. What? Well now, as soon as I say that, I miss a spin jump. Please spin jump. Thank you. Make it up there. Alright. Thank you. Alright. No, grab the red coins. Please grab the red coins. Please grab them. Stop missing. Save me, man. Save me. Okay. There we go. And now that we've collected that, we get to do some rocket storage over here after this blue coin to collect another blue coin. Before rocket storage was found, you would use a rocket and get up onto one of those windmill platforms, and you would ride that up. But now we have rocket storage. We have this strat, which is infinitely cooler. Although you were supposed to die immediately. Dude, you were supposed to die immediately. And it would have been way better. But instead, you did that and didn't die immediately. There we go. Shine's done. And now, we send the commentary back over to Dode through chats, while I focus on the Bianco 100 coins. Dode, take it away, man. Take it away. Alright, thank you, Dode, for that wonderful, insightful commentary on the Bianco 100 coins. And now... Shh, don't respond until the stream sees it, man. Don't respond until the stream sees it. Okay, so, now... we're heading into... Bianco 6 Reds, which is rather uneventful, aside from the fact we're gonna collect 2 blue coins beforehand. Other than that, it's pretty uneventful. It's the same thing as Bianco 6, just with some red coins thrown in for no frickin' reason. And also the use of Flood. That's important too, I can do that. Okay. Come here, Spider, I need to use you for my own personal gain. Oh, get up there. You're not getting up there. I gotta use the spider again. Spider, get back here. Get back here, Spider. I need to use you for my own personal gain yet again. There we go. Okay. Get over here. Get the blue coin. Get down. Okay. There we go. And now, we grab the red coins in Bianco 6. The good news is after we're done with Bianco, we get to go in the best level of the game once... Why am I doing this? We could go in the best level of the game once again, which is Noki Bay. And this time, we get to do a lot of the fun stuff. Like, we get to hear the music in Noki 8. And we get to do Noki 100s, which is the most fun 100 coin. We also get to do Noki 6 Reds, which is one of the more fun red coin secrets. Unlike this one's just kind of normal. There we go. Alright. Okay. And then collect your shine. Simple as that. Now we move on to Bianco 300s. Worth mentioning, I keep going in to Bianco 8. That's because all of these secrets are unlocked in 8. You can go into them without them actually being in their proper shine. And it's faster not to scroll back. So that's why I'm going back in 8 rather than in their actual 1, which would be 6 and 3 respectively. However, I will need to scroll back when we're done with this because we're going to do the first shine in the first level of the game now. Quite a ways into the run. Because it's faster to do it that way. What's up, Rake? So that's what we're going to do. But first, I gotta take care of the friggin' red coins in here. Which, again, pretty boring, pretty self-explanatory. Run around the level, look for red coins, collect it. Hey, it's a red coin. Look, another red coin. It's a red coin right there, I'm gonna collect. Collecting all the red coins. Spin jumping over here, red coin. Spin jumping over here, red coin. Spin jumping over here, little bridge. Spin jumping over here, another red coin. And we're done. Spin jumping over here, little bridge. Spin jumping over here, extra life. Spin jumping here, shine sprite. Next up, like I said, first shine in the first level of the game that we're doing roughly, what is the timer at? Like 2:48, something like that is where I would assume, or 2:38 is where I would assume the timer is about right now. That is when we're doing the first shine. Typically, it's supposed to be around 2:27, but you know, stuff happened, and we're around 10, 11 minutes behind. Maybe even more by this point. Not sure. I did die on Sandbird. Hello? Okay. Got him, we're good. Collect the blue coin, please. Go. 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 Collect it. Thank you. Alright, there we go. Grab the blue shine. And all of the gold coins. Well, technically there are gold coins in this game. The coin sprites. Grab the coin sprites. 2:39:20 right now. Okay then. I'm not sure where that is as far as stream delay goes, but dang. That's bad. Alright. Now I gotta give a lady some bananas. And then we go into Noki. Take your bananas, lady. I'm taking the bananas from this lady to give to another lady. Because that lady will pay me to give her the bananas. I don't have to pay to take these bananas. So that's cool. Yes, I will bring you the bananas. Calm down. You will get your bananas. This dude has to not be in the way, though. Get out of here. Kobe. Kobe. And Kobe. There we go. Let's go back to Noki and listen to, hands down, the best music in this game. Not the normal Noki music. All the normal the normal Noki music is pretty good. But no, I'm talking about the Noki 8 music. So I'm gonna be quiet. And this time, Dode doesn't have to say anything if he doesn't want to. He can say random stuff, but he doesn't have to. Cause we're just gonna chill out and listen to the music. Once I get to this blue coin, and this fish probably eats me. Maybe. Not sure. This fish could eat me. I need to collect this blue coin. But you know, there's a fish down here that give me some trouble. And he almost always, there he is. Don't eat me, man. Get out of here. Stop. Don't. Okay. There we go. Didn't get eaten by the fish. And now, quiet, relaxy time. Almost had the one cycle despite messing that up, but that fish's tail just turns too much, man. It turns too much. Get out of here, fish. Nobody asks for you. Told it turns too much. Give me the coin. Thank you. Yep, that is true, Rake. That is very true. Yes, 120 hoverless is impossible. The category that is the equivalent of it hoverless is hoverless max %, which collects 119 shines and 6 blue coins. The 4 blue coins you can't collect being the 4 blue coins in that area. Alright, now I'm once again gonna be quiet, but this time, Dode, I'm trusting you again. You gotta come up with some riveting commentary, man. You got this. Okay. Yes, hoverless max % is a real category. It's a bit more beef in that one than I intended. It's a bit more beef in everything in this than I intended. Because of that truckload of beef Panza sent me. But we should still be fine. We should still be good. Hello. Spin jump, please. Bit more beef than I wanted. But we're still fine. Alright. There we go. Thank you for the commentary, Dode. Great work, as always. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. There's only 4 more 100 coin shines left. And one of them does not require all that much focus. So really, you only got to worry about 3 more. 2 more, actually. You only have to worry about 2 more. 2 more require focus. The rest of them are easy. The other ones are easy, I should say. Because they're the 2 easiest 100 coins in the game. And those would be Pianta and Pinna. Which, good news, are the 2 levels we're going to next. Where am I going? I would go over here. Not here. Where? What was that angle? Okay, let's try that again. Over. I am not focused. Not focused, man. I'm not focused. Gotta go over here. Like this? Like we did before? Yes, like that. Perfect. Wonderful. There we go. That's the angle, dude. That's the angle you wanted. Right there. Head into Noki. And we get to do Noki Reds. Noki Reds are actually kind of fun. Because they're, like, you go in places that you don't go in the first time. Go over here, collect this one. And you come up here, and you get to collect this one. And now there's a whole side of, up here that we just didn't go to before. Over here. And now we get to go over here and head back up. And then a lot of spin jumps and collecting. A lot of not being able to see either. A lot of spin jumps and collecting these things. Cool little strat right here. We dive jump and then roll out with a Y turn. And depth perception. Depth. What is depth perception? Is that where you can perceive if you were within a 100-foot radius of Johnny Depp? Is that what depth perception is? Because I don't have that. I have issues with depth perception. Which is hard, dude. That's why I keep ground pounding early. I think I'm there and I'm like 3 feet away from it. Alright. Now we get to see our good friend Mr. Bird again. All the way back in Noki 2. Here we go. Bird has, our help and our hug earlier did give him some peace of mind, but he was still troubled. So he decided to take a nice retreat over to these cliff sides. And, we found out we wanted to do the same thing we did before. Come over here, give him a hug, cheer him up, show him some love. That's what we're doing right now. Here he is. We're gonna make him shine right over here. Show him some love. And look at him. Look at him go. He's so happy. Look, he's so happy. He's shining. And now, once again, give me a hug, Bird. There we go. We made them all happy. Shout outs to Bird650. Great dude. Great dude. Alright, now we get to go to Pianta. The rest of Pianta's pretty fun. Aside from, actually, no. No, the rest of Pianta's pretty fun. I don't really have any issues with it. Because, Pianta 5 Reds is another red coin one where you get to go to a I just didn't slide. I did not slide whatsoever. Pianta 5 Reds is another section where you get to go and is another Secret Shine Reds where you get to go to a section of the level that that you weren't originally going to. So yeah. What's up, Calipropos? Bridge water slide? Nope. Would not get the bridge water slide. Could not do it. Could not get the bridge water slide. Okay. Dude, get out of my way. Gotta go over here. Okay. And here, once again, the rocket tech. Boop. If you want to learn how to do that, by the way, I have a tutorial on my YouTube channel that teaches you how to do the rocket storage. But there we go. It's one of the secret shines in Pianta Village. Who would think to do that without being told, hey, there's a shine sprite there. Go to the top of level, look directly at the sun, and spray it. Get you a shine sprite. Who would think to do that? Nobody. Nobody would think to do that. However, how anyone figured that out beats me. But I'm glad they did. Because it allows us to do stuff like this. Okay. Now we have a pretty neat red coin shine. That ends with a pretty risky strat. That's not what I wanted to do. Why did you spin? That ends with a pretty risky strat. And hopefully I don't fail it. So let's go. What? I was supposed to get all of these boxes. I didn't get 2 stacks of them. Okay. So then we have to come up here and do the same thing that I just did to collect one of these red coins, only now there's this bird here that I have to spray. Where'd he go? Oh, he's over there. Spray the bird. I missed him. Gotta get him over here. Over here is not an ideal place to get him. I'll still do it. Please. Thank you. There we go. Slightly more ideal place, but took longer. Grab the coin. Where'd it go? There it is. The coin, dude. Get over here. Boop. Alright. Here we go. Grab the coin. Head over here. There's some bees back here that can kill you if you get hit by them, but not today, bees. Not ever again. Last red coin, and here comes the risky strat. We have to do 2 rockets. We have to store 2 rockets. And then fire off a 3rd one and dive onto that platform. So here we go. We made it. The risky strats. We've done them. There we go. Boom. Did the risky strats. They paid off. If you don't do that strat, there is an entirely different route for that shine that you need to follow for grabbing all of those coins. It also saves quite a bit of time to do that strat, so it's nice. Okay. And now we have the Pianta 100 coins, which are really easy. Probably the easiest 100 coin shine. Well, actually no, probably the second easiest. The easiest goes to Pinna, which we'll be doing next. But even still, this one's still a cakewalk. This one's easy. There's so many coins in this level that you barely have to do anything. Like, there are so many coins on these mushrooms. There are 2 sets of bees. You get a lot of coins by ground pounding things in this level. There's just a whole lot of coins in this level. However, if you don't have Yoshi, it can be a little bit more difficult. But good thing we unlocked Yoshi already. Alright, he wanted pineapple, I believe. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna be sad, but I'm pretty sure he wanted a pineapple. Yeah, you wanted pineapple, okay. Give me the pineapple. There we go. Bees! Please be nice to me, bees. Be nicer than the Bianco Hills bees. Those bees were very evil. Okay, you were not very much nicer to me. Like, not at all. Maybe a little bit, but not too much. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I don't know why the Yoshi music for this level cuts out there. It just does. I gotta eat a bunch of butterflies. There we go. And then we come over here for round 2 of the bees. Let's go. Let's go, bees. 3 hour 30? Okay. Be nicer to me, bees. These are the bees that really could be nicer to me. I mean, so far they really are. That wasn't too much trouble. Okay, bees. I could eat a few more on go this time. Or just 2 of you. There we go. Alright. And we get these coins. Get these coins. And we're done. There we go. Dode, you are 10 seconds in the future. Whoa. Reich, please, dude. Alright, there we go. And now we have Pianta 5 reds and we move on to Pinna. Like I said, Pianta 5 reds is again one of the more fun red coin, well, more interesting I should say, red coin secrets, because you go to play areas in the level that you would otherwise not go to in the run, such as there's an entire section above the second platform that you just don't go to otherwise. And we gotta do Yoshi skip again. Easy enough. Run through the M. Grab onto the ledge. Not pull yourself back up, please. Just grab it. Thank you. No, not what you need to do. Stop it. Of course I said easy enough and I'm having issues with it. Just go. Thank you. Plus, you can just dive for the first one instead of jump dive, instead of spinning and hovering, which is a neat little piece of tech that I didn't know until recently. So that's cool. Alright, sir. You need to face me, because otherwise you're going to throw me in a stupid direction. Or you could do that. Thank you. Okay. See, we didn't go to this platform before. We didn't go to this platform before. We didn't go to over here before. Like, dang. Okay. And then we can go over here and finish it off. With a nice side flip. With a nice side flip. And dive to collect the shine. Which is fun. Or you could just not dive into it. Okay. I really shouldn't say stuff that I'm trying to do before I do it, because, with how this run's been going, doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Moving on to Pinna. Where we'll collect this blue coin. And then go in the Pinna cannon. Whoa, that was weird. I was hovering, but I wasn't hovering. Yo, thanks, Lexaria. Appreciate it. Luck could be more on my side. I'll say that. Luck could definitely be more on my side. Okay. And even though I did game over, I'm still gonna go collect that blue coin that I didn't collect before. Just for consistency's sake. Just so I can show off all of the blue coins, even if I'm not gonna be really going back and collecting the ones that I already collected. I'm not gonna be finishing the game with all 120 shines. I will be showing where everything is though. So, don't believe I collected this one. And then, gotta come over here and do the. Come on. You gotta do. Come over here and collect this one. Typically, this balloon isn't here when you do that, but that's when I would collect it for a backup. And now I have to do this. So, Dode, you got this commentary. Because this requires focus as well. I missed it. What? I missed that last one? Really? Get out of my way, ship. Gotta hit it. Hit it? Dang it. Gotta hit it. Hit it! That's not gonna go. That's not gonna hit it. Come on, man. That's like the worst one to miss. Did I hit it? No. No, I did not hit it. Where's my rocket? I'm supposed to have a rocket right now to hit this thing. I don't have the rocket. Hello? I missed it from this close. This one's trolling me. He's trolling me. Thank you. Good night. Goodbye. How did I miss that one so many times? Jeez, man. Okay. That's done in slightly more time than I was expecting it to be done. We get to do 100 coins here. Although 100 coins here is really boring. Because, all it is spraying the beach. This is where all 100 coins will be gotten. Spraying the beach and killing these guys. I'll get this too. Why not? Wow. Really? Coin? What do you want, sir? Why do you want a coconut? Why do you want the worst thing you could want? Alright. Oh, hey, look, a durian. He could eat that. Eat the stew. Thank you. Alright, since I'm here, I might as well get this now. There we go. And make a whole ton of coins appear that I did not intend to appear. Okay. Get those. Eat these two. Eat these two. And then there's a thing around here that I need to find. That has a blue coin. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. You're over there. There we go. So many coins appearing. This area is full of them. Got some blue butterflies I need to eat for some blue coins. Where's the other one? There he is. Should be able to get the rest of them on my way back over to where the shine is. I don't need you. There we go. Perfect. Boom, done. See? That's how easy that one is. That one's like nothing. But there is this cool clip over here. With Yoshi that you can do to get this. Which is why I didn't bring a rocket over here in Pin 2. Because Yoshi can clip into there and grab that basket. Or grab that coin from the basket. And then you're done. So there we go. And now Pin 6 reds. Pin 2 reds. And Pin 6 reds is a fun red coin secret too. A lot of them aren't. Like Pin 2 reds is okay. But Pin 6 reds is fun. Alright. 7. Back to 6. And you'll notice that 5 isn't collected. That's because this is an any % practice file. And so, when you do a certain trick in any %, you don't get Pin 5's shine. However, you've already seen me get Pin 5's shine, so I'm not going to worry about it. Whoa, that was interesting. What do you want? You want a pineapple. Okay, that works. I can get that on the way back. Hello? You weren't there before, sir. Okay. Okay. Got the pineapple, and here we go. Give him the Hi, sir. I didn't know you were here. Give him the pineapple. Let's go to the secret. Let's go into the secret and do some fun, interesting movement to get a shine sprite. Here we go. Boop. So this part's the same. Then you get to the red button, and everything changes. Dive, jump, spin jump. Spin jump. Normal jump. Land back on this. We're going backwards? What? There's a red coin here. Now we just ride it out. Ride it out and wait to be under that. Spin jump. Spin jump. Hover, dive, roll out, spin jump. All the way over to here. Spin jump. Whoa, that's not where you wanted to be, sir. That's gonna throw off the cycle. Spin jump. Wall kick. Red coin. Wall kick. Hover. I gotta wait for the next cycle on this platform. Because, did not hit the right part. Okay. There we go. Got that red coin. Wall kick for the last couple red coins. Hover all the way back to this one. And side flip to it. There we go. And then just hover over to the shine. Boop. You're done. That one's fun. This one's just kind of normal. Although, we do get a second try at Mole Skip here. Mole Skip went well the first time. Let's see if it goes well this time. Probably not, but we'll see. Who knows? It could go well. It could go not well. Lately in runs for me, it's been going not well. But we'll see what happens. It could go well. Alright. It did not go well. I got bonked. Alright, we got a second try. That works. I just got bonked. Okay. Grab the red coins. I did not want that to be a spin jump. Why? Get the coin. Thank you. Okay. That one I want to be a spin jump so I can get a bit more distance. That one too. The other one, no. I don't know why it was. And that's okay, because I don't usually make this cycle anyway. So, this is the cycle I usually make. So it's really not any slower that I did that. There we go. And now, we're done on Pinna. So we can move on to Serena after this, and the end of Serena isn't too terribly bad. But first, we have the grass pipe split. Not split, shine. To take care of. I'm not going to make anything like that. And this is the point where we have to shout out Mr. Sam. Oh, that was a voice crack. We have to shout out Mr. Sam, Red Falcon Games. Because, unfortunately, though he's a very good dude, and you should check him out if you haven't already, we have to kill him. Because within his body, he is harboring a red coin. And we need that red coin in order to finish the run. So it's nothing personal, Sam. You're a great guy. I love you. But it's for the good of the run that you need to die. But kill him. Kill the other dude that isn't Sam. Sam's already dead. So can we get some Bible Thump 7s in chat for Sam? He led a good life. Twitch streamer, YouTuber, Twitch partner. But he's gone now, and there's nothing we can do. He sacrificed himself for the good of the run. Bible Thump 7. Sir, get clean. Thank you. That's the only guy. That's the only guy that has permission to be on fire and have me put him out. Because there's no other water in this area. It's only me. So he's the only one. How he's not catching the grass on fire, I don't know. But he's the only one that is allowed to be on fire and be panicked. Everyone else is not allowed because there's water right next to them. Okay. Whoops, don't do that. Whoops, don't do that. Alright, now we head back into Serena. Collect some blue coins, collect some shines. And after that, we're into Rico, and after that, we're done. So, we're close to the end here, man. We're close to the end. Thank you for the Bible Thump 7. I'm sure Sam will appreciate them in another life. Whoa, 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 where are you going? You gotta go under here. Grab a blue coin. And over here, grab this other blue coin. Alright. Ooh, big shiny red button. What's that do? More red coins! The second half of the run is filled with red coins. Lots and lots of red coins. Give me the bananas. Thank you. Once again, shoutouts to Aaron. Because he has trouble with banana clip. I just pulled an Aaron by missing banana clip there. Hello? Thank you. Okay. There's a lot of blue coin collecting in the hotel in this and the next shine. The next shine being the 100 coins. Because you really don't really go throughout the hotel aside from getting the 100 coins and getting these red coins. So this is the only time you can really collect these blue coins. And yes, I did walk by a blue coin or two. And that's because I'm going to be getting them in the 100 coins shine. Because you have to collect the coins around them anyway. So it makes more sense to collect them then rather than now. And now we move on to the 100 coins. The bird was red in the preview. Rip. Why is Sam shooting Bible time? He's alive. He came back for vengeance. He was dead. And now he's not dead. He's come back alive. Okay. More blue coins outside I need to collect. Now I can ever slide, or water slide. Or not. All of my water disappeared. Okay then. That was neat. That was interesting. Alright, blue coin. Blue coin. And now, don't forget! Spray these torches. You can't complete this without spraying these torches. You need these coins. These 7 coins are very important. Okay. And now, Shadow Mari's gonna be running around. I'm not gonna worry about him. We're just gonna let him do his thing. Okay, these two didn't want to cooperate. Cooperate with me, coin. Torch! 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 Thank you. There we go. Alright. Hey, Dode, can you take over commentary here? I trust you, and I gotta focus. Okay, here we go. My blue coin is gone. Where? We're just gonna pretend I'm off blue coins anyway, so we're just gonna pretend I collected that. He died in the wall. There was nothing I could do. He died in the wall. Just like the first like 60 some odd blue coins that happened before I game overed. We're just gonna pretend that I collected that already. All right, great, fantastic. Okay. The blue coin was lost in the maze. The blue coin got lost in the maze, dude. It got lost. Not like this. Alright. Now we head back into Serena 4 Reds. During which, I will collect a blue coin that I realized that in the moment of hey, thanks, Javon. Got it. That in the midst of everything that happened after that, I realized I never collected the blue coin. So, I'm gonna collect that blue coin now, even though it was part of the first part of the, actually, no, it wasn't part of the first part. I'm gonna collect, because it's like I forgot it, because I never collected it. There's a blue coin over here that I never got. So, shout outs to Brams for, casino skip from the right, which I didn't say before, because I forgot to collect that blue coin. Brams W and whatnot. If only Brams W was a part of this chat. Oh well. Alright. Now we can do this. See, I didn't even have to say it. People just know to post Brams W. During casino skip to the right. People just know now. It's become infamous. Up. Grab it. Thank you. All right. And next we have Serena 2 Reds, and then we head into the last leg. The last area of the game, left Bell. And then Rico. We gotta do Serena 2 Reds first. So we gotta head back into the dreaded Serena 2, which is one of the worst secret shines in the game. Apparently not worse than Rico 4, but one of the worst secret shines in the game. One of the worst. Red coins aren't bad, though. Red coins are pretty easy. Terrible! Are you describing this run, or what, man? Yeah, I know, it's full of ghosts. I know, I'm gonna spray the ghosts. Like that. I sprayed the ghosties. And I'm going to wall kick up and enter the ghostie's mouth. And then collect red coins. Oh, shoot. Got the button isn't until further in the level, so. Alright then. That was movement, I guess. That worked. Okay. And here we go with the red coins. Whee! Drop down. Oh, good thing I grabbed that ledge. I dropped down a little bit too early. Oh, hello. Thank you. Boop, boop. Pick this up. And then we have 3 more red coins and we're all the way over here. This isn't bad for red coins. This is just bad in general for the normal one. Red coins is pretty easy. Alright, there we go. Serena is now done. Now, we only have Rico left. But first, there's a bell over here that I never cleaned, so, I was slacking. Well, let's go clean this bell. I wasn't really slacking. You're not supposed to clean the bell until now. So let's clean the bell. There we go. Whoa, the bell's in, like, the perfect position to be, like, perfectly centered. Which, like, never happens when it gets cleaned. Okay. Up, nope. Get up there. Turn around. There we go. Okay. Get in here. And the Shine Sprites. We have now collected it. There we go. All right, now we have a couple blue coins to collect in the sewers. Which would be over here. And also, we have to give a lady some coconuts. Because even though she's sitting beside a tree that has coconuts in it, she still wants us to put the coconuts in the basket. Why? Nobody knows. Probably the same reason as those guys that were on fire wouldn't jump into the water. They're lazy. What's up, lady? Hello? Lady? Talk to me. Thank you. Alright. Bring you coconuts. Where on earth am I gonna oh, they're right here. Hey, look. None of them went in the water. Alright, let's see if we can do this. In there. Kobe. Kobe. And Kobe. In there, dude. In there. Alright. So, I'm about 74 blue coins? 218. 74 blue coins. When I game over, what did I have? I don't know. I don't know what I had when I game overed. All I know is it's time to play Guess the RNG. This is the point in the run where you get to guess how many tries it will take me to get a durian from this fruit machine. In general, it is between 2 and 6. However, I've been getting pretty lucky lately. It's been 1 or 2. But we don't know until we get it. So, let's go. If your guess was 1, I am sorry you were incorrect. If your guess was 2, I am sorry. Once again, you were incorrect. I gotta move this fruit now. If your guess was 3, I am sorry. Once again, you were incorrect. If your guess was 4, you are once again incorrect. If your guess was 5, you are correct. You win an all-expense-paid trip to Puerto Vallarta. And Mario wins an all-expense-paid trip to a punch in the face for falling off there. Alright. There we go. You get paid in counterfeit blue coins. Yes, sure. Okay. Give me the blue coin. Alright, dude. Have a good BRB. We're going for some risky strats again. The risky strats. Let's go. In there, dude. That strat's not super risky. I do it all the time, still. I do Rico 4 all the time, too, but somehow that happened. We'll go with the safe strats. We're coming up here first. I see a 2 and I see a 4. No 5s yet. Is it too late to say 5? Maybe. A little bit. I gotta save the Yoshi. Get off of the Yoshi. And there we go. Boop. My 5 was upside down. My 5 was upside down. Alright, now we have Rico 4 reds. That could give me... Actually, no, we don't. We have Rico 100 coins. Alright, Rico 100 coins. Sadly, Dode BR beads, so I got this one on my own. I'm gonna try to provide some Dode-style commentary for this one, though. Alright. Let's provide some Dode-style commentary. Alright. Whooshy hover. Having some trouble with the whooshy hover. Whooshy hover. Spin hover. Blue coins on Bodie Boat. They're not blue, they're yellow. Yellow coins on Bodie Boat. Going down. Red paint magically become blue coin again. Going up. Red paint magically become blue coin again. Smashing boxes. Coins come out of boxes. Missed the box. Ba-bonk. Going into the underground. Grabbing some more coins. Head bonk. Head bonk. What? Hello? Killing a spider. Blue coin, magically. Whooshy hover again for another blue coin. Some yellow coins appear from the wall. Smashing boxes once again for the blue coin. Whooshy hover. Green paint's now becoming blue coins. What? Not like this. Back into the underground. Missed a coin. Went back for the coin. Got the coin. Green paint once again. Becoming a blue coin. Blue coin is blinking. He may not make it. Oh, he made it. Alright. Killing another spider. Save the animals, clearly not winning here. Alright, Dode is back. I'm gonna pass the torch over to Dode. He can continue the Dode style commentary. It is his style, after all. I gotta go back up there. And there we go. On any normal run, that would have been blue coin 240. And we'd be done. However, we're missing quite a few blue coins. Because I had quite a few blue coins when the game over happened. So, there's that. That was the end of the blue coin collection. We don't have any more blue coins to collect. However, we still have 2 more shines in Rico to go before we did it. That was not really solid, man. I fell off like 9 million times. Like, Jesus. Alright. Yeah, in any normal run, that would have been the last blue coin. This is not a very normal run. Alright, time to do Rico 4, Reds. This is where some bad mojo happened, last time, but it's okay. Whoa, we got it under control, maybe. Give me the coin, give me the coin, give me the coin. This is where the game over happened, and we're back. Hopefully we do well on these red coins, otherwise, stuff could get bad, stuff could get serious. Okay. Good. Whoa. There was meant to be a rollout there. No such rollout occurred. It's okay. We're still making good time. And red coin. There we go. 62 more. Hey. Originally, I was going to go back and collect the other 62 blue coins, but that would have been the same pretty much as resetting when I game overed. And since I didn't do that, I'm not going to go back and collect those blue coins. I already collected them. They're done. They're there. You know. We're fine. We're totally fine. We're fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's absolutely fine. Alright. And now, we're gonna do Rico 2 entirely blooperless. No bloopers will be used in the making of this Rico 2 the second time, because you get a shine sprite for doing this twice for some reason. I think they got lazy. But we're gonna do this entirely blooperless. Not even during the race will we use a blooper. 0 bloopers used in this race. Alright. Gonna do blooperless right here. Blooperless entry. It's gonna happen. I just need to get there. Alright. Beefed the blooperless entry. That's okay. Yeah, I loaded an 80% file. Okay. So here we go. Oh, get up there. Alright. There we go. Completely blooperless. Not using any bloopers. This is only faster if you do a GWK at the beginning there. And even, what the, get good. And even then, still not technically faster. You gotta have really good movement. And, my movement has not been really good. So, this was not faster, but it was more humane. Or not. Did I miss a trigger? Oh, good. Where did I miss a trigger, man? Where did I miss a trigger? Was it this one? We're doing it again! So much beef, dude. Did I miss this trigger? What trigger did I miss, man? What trigger did I miss? Did I miss this trigger? Which trigger did I miss? There's a trigger here that extends all the way over to here. And then I went through and I did this. Did I miss the trigger? I hit the trigger that time, but he's gonna kill me. Kill me! Alright. See? He killed me! It's okay, man. We gotta go back and do that again, but we're saving bloopers' lives. It's all alright, because we are saving bloopers' lives. And you could help save human lives, too. By donating to this wonderful charity that, Speedrun to Change the World is for. Like that segue? Did I do good segue? I do good segue? Yes, I do good segue. Of course. Alright. Didn't beep the blooperless entry this time. Hopefully that means I'm not gonna beep the blooperless Rico 2 this time. Alright. Let's go! I like how I said let's go as go appeared on the screen. Alright. Not gonna miss the trigger this time. Not gonna miss the triple jump this time. Not gonna miss the trigger this time. There we go. Blooperless. And another one. Shout out to BP. Buffalo Prime. Alright. There we go. Now I'm gonna turn in the, Now I'm gonna turn in the, 176 blue coin. Well, 170 of the 176 blue coins that I have on me at the moment. Typically, again, I'd have 240 right now. But, I don't. So, give me 17 of these. I know I'm missing 7 shines. I know. It's because I'm missing 64 blue coins that I had collected before I game overed. But that's okay. Because now, it's time to head to Bowsy, to Corona. What are you doing? We're making it, dude. We're making it. I wanted to land on the actual ground there, but sure. That'll work. Alright, we're making it. We're almost finished. The timer is probably at like 350 something right now, I'm pretty sure. This has had a lot of beef. And if you don't know, 346, yep, told you. And if you don't know, my PB for this category is a 332. If that tells you how much beef has been in this run, my PB is a 332. We're already 14 minutes, 14 minutes from my PB. So, this run had a lot of beef. Lot of beef. So much beef. It's the worst run I've had in 2 months. That's okay. It's for a good cause. It's a marathon run. Wasn't looking to PB in general, so we're good. Alright, there we go. Oh, I was supposed to watch that cutscene? Here, let me pause for the duration of that cutscene. Hey. How you guys doing? That cutscene's about 30 seconds long, so we'll be here for another, like, 10 seconds. Alright. But, how was your day? How's life? How were things? Good? Yeah? Alright, let's go. Okay. Bowser! You tipped the tub twice! But this is not normal. Stop it. This is not normal for a beginning of a Bowser fight. What are you doing? You don't typically tip the tub at the beginning, let alone twice. What is this madness? Okay. Nope. Alright, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna do it because it wasn't gonna work. Okay. And here we go with time. Right there. Perfect. Wonderful. That was a run that existed. That happened. Yeah. That was a thing. That was totally a thing. Yep. Yep. Can't say I'm proud of the gameplay of this run. But I can say, pretty proud of not getting salty about it and just handling it. That was good. That was nice. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting, speedruns to change the world. Great charity marathon. And, let this be a lesson to you kids. You shouldn't game over during marathon run. You shouldn't game over during marathon runs. It's just, you shouldn't do it. It's not good, man. It's not good. Shouldn't game over during marathon runs. You shouldn't do it. Should not do it. All right, that was a train wreck.